Corners of Africa, Chelsea won, Arsenal won. My name is Ash, and I'm here with
Junior.
Junior. So Junior, 1-1 at the Stamford Bridge. Your take on the game?
Okay, well, I'll say it's a good game overall. It's a good game, but Maresca actually has to learn from his failures. He has to learn from his losses. He has to learn because for this draw today is a loss to we in our at home. It's a very very big loss. A very big loss because whenever I say Maresca has to learn from his losses, if you watch Jackson and Madueke, we can all see that there's no synergy there. There's no synergy at all. There's no connection. There's no link up at all with those two players. They're meant to enter the bench, and you bring forth people that can change them. You bring forth Nkunku. We have Nkunku, the likes of Nkunku and Felix in our bench. You can bring them up and change this game for us. Like we all can actually attest to the fact that when Neto switched from his left wing to the right wing,
That was when the goal came.
yes, that's when the goal came. Even in the previous game against Man U, that was when the goal came. So Maresca has to learn from his losses, and for that, Welly also has to go for defenders in January.
So talking of you saying this game is a loss for Chelsea. Looking at the fact that I think in four games or in 3 games you've not actually gotten a win against Arsenal in Stamford Bridge, and you've not. I think your best result has been a draw. You understand? And one thing you should know is big games don't know form. You understand? So you saying it's a loss? It's simply sounding like you came into this game feeling like, oh, you will win and all that.
Yes, that was the confidence we have, judging from the form this season of Chelsea. Like if you watch our earlier matches, our earlier first 5 matches in EPL, we actually did very well. I did not actually believe, because if you watch from the era of Potter, Lampard, it was so awful, so awful, like far from ourselves. Total, like that's why our legend actually made the statement that is this his club. His club. He does not recognize his club. We all know him, DJ Drogba. He made that comment. So our club we are still gelling up, though we have not actually achieved the targets and our aim for ourselves. So I think Burley should make some changes, and Ebali too also. They should go for transfers January. We need a top 9.
No, you talking about go for transfers. You guys have a bunch of players that are not even playing. So many players are not even playing. I think about 20 something players. 20 something players, if I'm not mistaken, or 40 something players who are not even playing. So instead of going to buy, can't you just look between the crowd and just pick some?
Okay, that's actually factual. That's factual. But those players, you see, you can all see that they are still young. They are still growing. They have not actually developed. They are not experienced. So we need bag of experiences now. Like we all know that when we had Thiago Silva in our defense, we saw that we had a tactical defense. I will say a tactical defense because we actually played high line then, because we are a counter-attack team. So we actually play high line then. But if you watch now, our high line is totally off from ourselves. And if you watch, our defense is not well coordinated because we lack that experience in our defense. So the change has to be made. Like
Cole Palmer, I've watched him for 3 big games, and I've not seen him. So let's talk about his performance against big teams this season. That has not been encouraging. You understand? I know you're a Chelsea fan, but be honest.
Okay, yeah, that's actually true. Cole Palmer today, and Cole Palmer some minutes in Man U match, and Cole Palmer in Man City against Man City and Liverpool was totally off from himself. I won't lie about that. It's only in small team game that he actually shows up. But I won't lie about that. I expect Cole Palmer to do that because from the results he has achieved for himself, he has to step up in big games. He has to step up. And I also think that another thing that's affecting Cole Palmer is this international breaks that is being fixed in the midst of our matches. I think that is also another thing that's affecting Cole Palmer. That travel, those late night travels they make across the country, across the continent, it always affects them. So I think that will actually help. If Maresca can look at that and stop some of the international break calls from England to actually help the team.
So I want to that late minute miss from Arsenal, the cross from Saliba. How did you feel at that moment? Be honest.
That was suspense. That was a suspense. Though I would have said, I'm not a sentimental fan. I would say Trossard would have left that ball for Havertz. You have left the ball for him. You don't interfere. You have left the ball for Havertz. That was a clear-cut chance for Havertz to nail a winner for Arsenal. Though we all know it actually benefited us. So I would say it's a nice one for the team generally.
But from a Chelsea fan now, I'll be saying good results. Because coming from previous years, Arsenal come to this ground, either get a full 3 points, or even the same thing last season. We didn't play much, but just in the space of 2 minutes, it went from 2-0 to 2-2. So if I'm a Chelsea fan, I should be actually beating my chest and saying, okay, we are going somewhere. Although even if I know that at the Emirates, it might be brutal. But I think today was a good result for you guys. It was a good result for you guys. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.